Hello everyone, welcome to WB Institution, the online education app. Today we are going to see how to crack SSC JEE in mechanical engineering for the year 2020. So we have plenty of time left for the preparation for the examination and how to crack the paper 1 examination. So the exam dates have been announced previously. It was September 1st to September 4th, and now it is going to arrange in between October 27 to October 30. So whatever it may be the time, whatever the exam time. So what is the basic strategy and what are the main important topics which we have to select for the preparation of JEE examination for paper 1 in mechanical engineering, that we are going to discuss today. So before going into the video, subscribe to WB Institution channel for more videos. Now let us see a brief description how the examination is classified. So the total SSC JEE examination for any branch, it is given for total marks of 500 marks. So it is classified into two examinations, that is paper 1 and paper 2. In paper 1 we have three types of examinations. So 3 parts, it is divided into 3 subparts. So it is totally a computer based test. So there will be objective questions. So we have to solve those objective questions. So there will be 3 parts. Each part there will be sufficient amount of questions and sufficient amount of marks will be dedicated to that each part. So for the first part will be general intelligence. So in this general intelligence we will be able to have 50 questions which carries each 1 mark, which gives 50 marks. And the second part, that will be about general awareness. In this general awareness also there will be 50 questions and it each consider each mark, which gives 50 marks. And the rest is the technical examination, which will be based on the different types of branches. For civil it will be technical questions on civil, for electrical and for mechanical it will be decided on the different types of engineering branches. So for engineering, that is the technical subjects, there will be 100 questions, each carries 1 mark and it is 100 marks. So totally for 3 parts, for paper 1 it includes 200 marks for the examination, and there will be also a negative marks will be awarded for the wrong answer, that is about 25% of the question carries marks. So we have to make appropriate answer, and we have to, if we are not able to give 100% confident on that question, better not to answer that question. So in the paper 2 there will be totally a written test that will be in the conventional form. So it depends only on the technical subject. So this subject carries total of 300 marks. So by combining paper 1 and paper 2, total it will be awarded for 500 marks. So on the basis of the merit and the cutoff marks, this student or the candidate will be selected for the JEE mechanical examination. Now for the mechanical engineering, how we are going to crack the exam, and what is the plan or what is the preparation strategy we need to crack the examination. So we have sufficient enough amount of time. So now we have to just prepare and we have to dedicate to that preparation. So based on the previous question papers, so let us take from the past 5 years question papers. So on the which topics in the mechanical engineering, on which topics it is awarded high amount of marks, which subject amounts high weightage, and what are the important topics we have to study in that each subject. So basically the syllabus, the total examination syllabus is given in the notification. We can see it in the notification center from the SSC JEE official website. So now which subject will be awarded higher marks and which subject it will be awarded lower marks. So based on this we can categorize these subjects which are high weightage subjects and the low weightage subjects. So based on this we have to make a plan how to study and what exact topics and what are the important topics in the examination that we have to prepare. Now let us see what is the weightage for the previous year's questions in terms of SSC JEE examinations in the past 5 years. So the maximum weightage of the marks in technical examination is awarded for fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery, that is about 29.8%. And the second subject which is awarded next to fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery is power plant engineering, which awards 11.5% of the marks in the past 5 years question papers. In the same way, for all the subjects it is mentioned here, that is SOMs, strength of materials, it is awarded 11.4% of the marks, and next subject is thermodynamics, it is awarded 10.8%, and the next subject is theory of missions, it is awarded 10.2%. So these are the 5 major subjects, so which holds around 70 to 75% of marks in the examination. So we have to keep in mind, in a technical examination for the paper 1 there are only 100 questions. In that 100 questions we are getting around 70 to 75% of marks in these 5 subjects, and the rest of the subjects are IC engines. In IC engines we get a weightage of around 9% in the previous 5 years question papers. And the next is production engineering. In production engineering the weightage is given as 8.6% in the previous question papers. Next is refrigeration and air conditioning, it is awarded 6.8%, and next one is mission design, it is awarded 6%, and the next is engineering mechanics, it is awarded 3.8%. The next one is heat transfer, it is awarded 2.6%. So the subject heat transfer is not mentioned in the syllabus provided in the website, but they are asking questions in the previous year question papers regarding heat transfer also. So we have to make a minimum study on the heat transfer also. So the weightage also it covers only less weightage on these subjects. So based on these subjects, 11 subjects, we can categorize the subjects into 2 categories. One is high weightage subjects and the next one is low weightage subjects. The high weightage subjects are the top 5 subjects which we have mentioned previously, which covers 70 to 75% of the total weightage marks in the technical examination, and the rest of the subjects it is around 25 to 30% of the marks are considered in the next 6 subjects. So the same pattern can be repeated in the further examination also. So these are the total strategy in the previous examinations, previous years examinations, that is past 5 years examinations. Now in these subjects, so let us take the top 5 subjects or top 7 subjects. Let us discuss what are the main important topics. So the mechanical engineering is a vast syllabus and there are plenty of topics present in each subject. So in each subject, which are the important topics in the previous years, in which topic they are mainly concentrating to provide the questions. So let us discuss on the high weightage subjects. First one is fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery. So in fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery, already we have discussed, that is it contains more weightage of about 29.8%, that is the average percentage in the past 5 years. So on the basis of which topics the questions are asked, let us discuss. So first one is fluid properties. So on the basis of fluid properties, they will ask many questions in FM and HM. The next type of topics which are covered in FM and HM are fluid pressure and its measurement. Next topic is hydrostatic forces and its surface forces on the fluid. Next one is buoyancy and flotation. Next topic is liquid in rigid motion. The next topic is fluid kinematics. Next topic is fluid dynamics. Next topic is fluid flow measurement. Next topic is flow through pipes. Next topic is laminated and turbulent flow, impulse of jets, hydraulic turbines and hydraulic pumps. So in these all topics, these are covered in the previous years questions. In these topics, all the questions have been covered in terms of fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery. So in the coming examination also, we have to cover all these topics. Only these topics are sufficient enough, but we have to concentrate 100% on these topics. Why? Because the weightage is more. Coming to the second subject, that is power plant engineering. in this power plant engineering, which topics we have to concentrate mainly. So let us explain in the topic wise. First one is steam power plant. What is about the steam power plant? We have to know each and every point. And next one is fuels and combustion, steam turbines, gas turbines, reciprocating air compressors, rotary compressors, compressible fluid flows through nozzles. So these are the topics which we have to cover in power plant engineering. So this also contains next weightage next to fluid mechanics and hydraulic machinery. So we also have to concentrate on this subject. Next highest weightage subject in this examination is strength of materials. The strength of materials is a vast syllabus. So in this which topics we have to cover. So it is listed here, that is properties of materials, simple stress, strain and elastic constants, shear force and bending moment, centroid and moment of inertia, bending stress in beams, shear stress in beams, principal stress strain and theories of failures, torsion of shafts, deflection of beams, pressure vessels and theory of columns and also theory of springs. So in these topics we have to concentrate for the completion of strength of materials subject. Next subject is thermodynamics. So in thermodynamics, the topics which we have to prepare are listed here, that is the basic concepts and the zeroth law of thermodynamics. Second one is energy and energy interactions. The next topic is first law of thermodynamics. Next, open system, analyzing about the first law of thermodynamics. Second law of thermodynamics, entropy and properties of pure substances. So the next weightage subject is theory of missions. In theory of missions, what topics we have to prepare for achieving good weightage in the subject. So we can attempt total questions. We have to attempt total questions in this examination. So let us see the topics. So first it is simple mechanisms and kinetic analysis of plane mechanisms and mechanisms with low order pairs, lower pairs and cam design, friction, gears, dynamics of missions, turning moment and about flywheels. Last topic is governors. So these topics have to be covered in theory of missions. So these are the high weightage 5 subjects which we have to completely study each and every topic without leaving any topic. So that we can give major weightage in the examination. So that is around 70 to 75% of the marks. So let us see some 2 more subjects which are having highest weightage, that is IC engines, it contains 9% of weightage, and production engineering, it contains 8.6% of weightage. Let us see some main important topics in these subjects. So first one is IC engines. In this IC engines, what the topics we have to see, that is basic and air standard cycles in the IC engines and the combustion of SI and CI engine, how it happens in the IC engines. So that is SI and CI engines. Next one is fuels. Next, ignition, engine friction, lubrication and cooling. Next is supercharging, engine testing and emissions. So these topics we have to cover in IC engines. Coming to production engineering, so the topics mainly covers, that is metal casting, welding, metal cutting, metal forming, engineering metrology and instrumentation. So these topics we have to cover in production engineering. So these topics are more sufficient enough to get around 80% of marks in technical subject. So if we want more, we can study the rest subjects also, refrigeration and air conditioning, mission design, engineering mechanics and heat transfer, which contains around 15 to 20% of weightage. If we want, we can also study, we can only choose the main topics in these examinations. We can refer previous year's question papers and we can say which topic is relevant and which topic is main important and which is considered for the examination. So we have to keep in mind that SSC JEE examination is basic for the diploma in mechanical engineering. Also engineering students can also apply for this examination, but the level of examination will be in the stage of diploma category. So we don't have to suffer more like the preparation of GATE exam or engineering service examinations. This exam is very much easier than comparing to engineering service examinations and GATE examinations. But we have to dedicate and we have to study all these topics in terms of mechanical engineering. So, in the paper 1 we have seen general awareness and also general intelligence. So, what types of questions will be asked in the general awareness? We have a plan from the last 5 years question papers, in what topics they have covered, how many weightage of the marks is awarded to each and every subject in terms of general awareness. So, in general awareness it is subdivided into 3 categories. One is general knowledge and current affairs, the second one is general science, the third one is social studies. So, general science which involves physics, chemistry and biology, and social studies which involves geography, environment, history, Indian politics and Indian economy. So, based on these, in which subject how much weightage of marks is awarded in the past 5 years, let us have a look into it. First one is GK and current affairs. It has awarded a more of 26% of marks in this subject. Next one is, next highest weightage is physics and chemistry. It is awarded around 16.7% of marks. Geography and environment it is awarded 15.7 marks. History 10.33%, Indian politics 10%, Indian economy 9% and biology 7%. So, this is totally about general awareness. And coming to general intelligence, reasoning and aptitude, we have to follow the previous year's question papers and which topic we have given, they have given. So, we have to solve each and every question paper thoroughly, not only in general intelligence, reasoning and aptitude, also we have to concentrate about the technical examination. So, if we solve previous year's question papers completely without leaving a single question, then we can assure 10 to 15% of questions will be available in the next coming examination. This is for sure. So, this is entirely about what are the main subjects which we have to prepare and what is the important topics in each subject we have to concentrate. Now, how we have to plan? So, we have to maintain a strategy. So, if there is no strategy, we cannot get it into the examination or we cannot clear it. So, the strategy which mainly concentrates about the cutoff. So, we have to clear the examination and we have to select for the examination. For that, what we have to do? So, in the previous year and the some previous years, we have seen the weightage of the marks. The cutoff marks are about 152 to 154 marks. Now, this year it may be further more or further less. So, let us take an example of 160 marks. So, there are 50 marks in general awareness and 50 marks in general intelligence and 100 marks in technical examination. So, if we thoroughly prepare each and every subject in the technical manner, then we can easily achieve 75 to 85% of marks. So, the rest we have to give for general awareness and general intelligence. So, we have to minimum clarify that we have to get more than 45 marks or 40 to 45 marks in these both subjects. So, then only we can easily get through the examination. So, this is not a difficult task at all. So, we have plenty of time, we have to prepare and we have to study. So, what is the first plan, first strategy which we have to maintain? That is, make your own notes. So, we have to make our own notes by self study. So, we have to write the notes, we have to write what are the important formula in each technical subject, and we also have to discuss which are the important topics. We have to make a note of each and everything. So, self study and making own notes is the main strategy. So, if we see previous IES or GATE cleared students, also what they have explained is the make your own notes. So, that is the first important strategy which we have to follow. The next subject is refer to MCQ questions, that is either by books or from the online platform. So from the books we can directly refer through R.K. Jain or M.S. Kurmi, so R.S. Kurmi, on the objectives of the mechanical engineering. There is a plenty of topics and plenty of MCQs present in that books. So we can directly go into the books, we can answer multiple choice questions. So there will be lot of wrong solutions in the book provided, but while studying we can analyze which is the correct answer, and if any doubts please mention it in a comment. We are always available to clarify your doubts. And the next type of strategy is solve previous year's question papers. So take previous year's question papers of SSC JEE. There will be different types of sets of examinations, set 1, set 2, set 3, set 4. So plan all the examinations, previous year's examinations, and solve each question within the time limit given. So this will help us to maintain the time taken for the solving each question in the examination. So we have 200 questions and we have only 120 minutes of time to solve all the 200 questions. So less than a minute we have to spare for each question. So solving previous year's question papers also will give us the confidence which will be generated to solve 200 questions in 120 minutes. So we have to at least prepare for previous 10 years question papers. We should not leave any question, any single question. If any single question doubt, if any question which you are not able to solve, make a note about it, ask in the comment, or also you can refer different types of books or in online platform, and you have to get the solution for the previous 10 years question papers, each and every question. So that will be a benefit for the in the coming examination. It may be more than a weightage of 10 to 15% in the coming examinations. Next strategy which we have to follow is self-evaluation. So in this self-evaluation we have to write a lot of test series, and we have to make online examinations in this each type of technical subject, general awareness and general intelligence, which will increase the confidence level in you for clearing the examination. Next main strategy, the time distribution which we are able to provide, on which we can dedicate to clear the SSC JEE examination. So this strategy is the very important key to solve or to get it through SSC JEE mechanical engineering or any types of technical branch, maybe it is civil or electrical. There is a time distribution. So now there is a plenty of time. Plan around 10 to 12 hours or 8 to 10 hours a day. So say we are planning for 10 hours a day. So 1 hour you have to give importance for general awareness. In this general awareness, GK and current affairs, science and social studies. So we have to prepare each and every topic. This has to be done every day. That is daily basis we have to provide 1 hour of time for the general awareness. So in the current affairs, general knowledge, we have to follow from the past 6 months what are the important data which we have to collect. And also in the previous year's question papers we can take examples for social studies and also general science. So we can prepare general science and social studies in the level of 10th class examinations. That will be more than enough for solving the questions in SSC JEE examination. So this is 1 hour in the 10 hours. So the next we have to provide time for general intelligence, reasoning and aptitude, that is around 2 hours we have to spare for it. So we have to directly take previous year's question papers, solve different types of problems given in the examination. So if any question is which we cannot able to solve the question, we have to make a note and we have to solve by knowing the question in the different types of books available or in the online platform, and we have to mainly concentrate in the previous year's question papers for general intelligence, reasoning and aptitude. So totally 3 hours have been covered in a day, and next 6 hours we have to make study for technical subjects. So this you shouldn't skip. So directly studying 6 hours a day continuously will be a very difficult task. We have to study for 1 hour and we have to take a break for half an hour, and we have to continue like that, and we have to completely dedicate 6 hours of valuable time on studying technical subjects. So how we will study? That is, we have to make notes and we have to revise all the notes which we have taken at the last, and we have to write important formulas which will be most useful at the time of revision. So this important formula and making notes will be very important. It plays a very important role at the time of revision. And the next we have to do is we have to write important formula and we have to revise in these 6 hours. So we have to take each subject and we have to plan how much time it may take for completing each type of subject. And the next 1 hour we have to give time for MCQ and previous year's question papers. So this MCQ and previous year's question papers we get it in online platform or in the previous books also which we have discussed earlier. We have to give time for 1 hour for these MCQs and previous year's question papers. So this 10 hours of time we have to dedicate for on the daily basis. So then only it will be able to clear the exam in the single stroke. And the next we have to mainly give time for revision. So when the exam time is cleared, when the exam time is finalized, so we have to make a revision before 20 days. So we have to prepare, we have to refer all the notes which we have prepared, and we have to revise each and every topic, and we have to refer whatever the important formulas. We have to solve each MCQ questions in their books or in the online platform, and this will give definite examination clearance in the paper 1 for SSC JEE in mechanical engineering or any types of technical education. So start right now without wasting your time and clear the examination. All the best for your guys.